Morning everyone, our first camp of the trip, just north of Rocky. I won't say where it is, but we pulled up here and had dinner once before, and we just worked out that this is on a gazetted road, just on the side of the road here. Beautiful spot, always chewed down. Nice, and this is just daylight. There's a mine over there, that'll give you a bit of an idea. About 70 k's north of Rocky to those who know where they are. And we could have a fire here. We sat around the fire for hours last night, and then before we went to bed we pulled all the logs out and she just went out. We're just going to tip some water on that in the morning before we leave, so you don't burn anybody, and put it out and burn the district out. But everybody's still sleeping. I just made my first cuppa. Hey, how beautiful is that? Hey, it's freezing cold. But yeah, we're just beautiful, just working our way north up the Cape. I don't know how long it'll take us. Morning guys, morning too. Just pulled up at a driver reviver here last night on the corner of Innisfail and going up to the Palmer Range. Yeah. Nice cane paddocks here, beautiful red soil, cane there. Oh, you won't see them, but up there's hundreds of little martins feeding on the insects. What's it say up there? 97 Atherton, Miller. Yeah, we'll get going here soon. We'll be up on the dirt today probably, Lakeland Downs up further. Maybe get up to Law or somewhere further. Cowan, who knows? We'll just poke our way up. A few bananas over there. Yeah, that's a nice spot here. Old Toyota parked here. Everybody's still sleeping. Bit of gear we have to put out to fit in, but just on the side of the road, not too bad. Malanda swimming hole. I used to come in here when I was a young fella. Look at the mist going up there. The mist.
It looks like a big pool.
Yeah, that's where we used to swim there all the time in the summer. But it's shut off because they're doing renovations now. The 1967 flood level. Wow.
You want to find out someone standing on the
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Lakeland Downs. We're just about only 100 k's off the dirt. And the tyres there. Gateway to Cape York, Lakeland Downs. Lakeland, sorry. The old cruiser here. We just had dinner. Yeah, nice little tinny over there. What a shame. Oh well. Up in there's some rock art. But it's $10 per person, entry fee. Which is fair enough, but we just haven't got $10 per person cash on us. And it's half an hour walk up, isn't it? And then back, so you're going to spend an hour. We might have to medevac mummy up, that's only trouble. He's going, yeah. Our third camp for the night, just off the side of the road. Love these sort of spots. See how it's got main roads? It's fully fenced off, so that means it's not private property. So we just come in here, I just backed her in there, and everybody's just doing their thing. We're going to have a fire, we're going to cook some tucker here in a minute, sun's just going down, and yeah, nice spot. Been watching the birds come in. We're just going to go for a walk around the little dam here. A few magnetic termites here. Morning. Camp 3. This is what I love about the Aussie bush. I love to get up before daylight. I don't know if you can hear that, but by the time I got my GoPro, my battery was flat. And just the sound of the different birds. Just love it. Old girl looks like she's loaded, but she's sitting down in the hole there. All my crew are sleeping. We've got the portaloo with us, which makes it handy for everybody. We get a fortnight out of that, 6 of us. We just take along steady. All right, see you today sometime. Piccadilly Plains from the view. We just come from the Archer, had dinner there. Heading towards the Wenlock River. Car coming, a bit of dust, not much dust, but just another car. Just a nice day, lovely roads. It's been 30 years since we've been on this road. Might make it to the tip tomorrow. Crystal clear water. Beautiful. Probably bower in there and everything. That'd run into the Wenlock eventually, eh? Be a croc in there for sure. You wouldn't want to swim in it. Comes down on the river. What a shame. We could have camped down here. Just weren't quite sure if it was in the national park or just out of it. But it comes down here and they must pump water for the road. Beautiful spot. I don't want to go any closer. There could be a big croc in that. I thought it might cross, but it's too steep to bank on that side. Even it might go down and across, but doubt it. But Captain Billy's land and turn off. Go down in there. And, we'll come back here on the way back and go in and have a look. A little bit corrugated through here. A little just poke along steady. Don't want to break anything. Other people are passing us, but they're welcome to. I'm going up the side here. This is getting a bit more like the old Cape, but we're going too fast. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good corrugation. Just pulled up at the Jardine ferry. FPOS only now. That is Australia's, I'm not quite sure, but Australia's highest amount of water flowing in a river spring fed. And it just takes one vehicle at a time with a caravan. But look for it. She'd be a line up here then. On the Jardine. Did he win a ticket?
You've been all the way from Melbourne, eh?
Yeah, Noosa. Down from Noosa in Queensland.
Aha.
Yeah.
I like Noosa.
Yeah, it's nice there. See you later. Yep, same here, mate.
Safety.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's pretty casual. On to the way to the tip. Sorry, this is where the scrub is. Yeah, 15 k's from Bamminga. 15 k's from the tip.
And the other one's...
We've got to get used to it because I don't know how deep the Wenlock is when we've got to cross it going down Portland Road. How much water's in the van? I'm sorry if it's wet, but it won't get to our beds with a bit of luck.
We finally made it.
Tips up there, out in the bay here, around car park, beautiful camp just there. We're not far from the tip now. Day 5. We'll walk up there in a minute. Beautiful view.
Is this it?
Yeah, just, oh look at that big stingray jump.
You are standing at the northernmost point of the Australian continent.
Now, my 3rd time, the kids' 1st time. Yes, oh well. Wow, I don't know where exactly it is, but holy cow, it's blowing. It's out near Somerset somewhere. And it's all there. I think it's right down the coast. Yeah, here at Somerset. Holy heck, it's been a years. We come here 30 years ago and this was no bush. You could see the ocean and everything. Look how much it's growing up. There was a lot more big coconut palms here. It's just nothing now. It's just a few graves. And bush. Bush everywhere. Can't see. But they put the road right down on the point, so that was nice. Big old trees. Must have been a big old homestead here years ago. Somerset Beach. We're staying here tonight. Pool farm over the other side. Big, looks like a Kevlar cat or a Noosa cat 3500. Another one anchored out. Us on the beach. Nice coconuts here. There's the Toyota just there. $20 a night per vehicle. How good's that? A rainbow. At the same spot. Oh, there's a beach stone curlew out there. Ah, we're going to stay here tonight. Glorious. Just pulled up at wrong point. Nice big island out the front here. Had to go and ask where this was. It's yeah, you gotta pull up at the crock shop and ask about it. We did 40 k's to find this backwards and forwards. There's a little bit of a stuff up on my behalf, but if you pull up at the crock shop, they'll give you bloody directions. It's supposed to be a free camp. Looks where people have been driving down here. The current here would be just mad, bloody crazy through these islands. There's a yacht anchored over there. Wrong point, beautiful. Pretty rough old camps, but they'd be nice. Station Wharf. Bloody boats down there, looks like water police boats, maybe not. Not charter boats. Tinnies here on the beach, beautiful. Bit of an old jetty out there, all the islands out through here. Current roaring there. Mob coming out. Down here. Charter boat went past there before. Current roaring. It's roaring. Two 1200 horsepower Beaufort bomber. Wow. The DC-3 crash. And when did it crash? 1945. Been there for years. We seen these 30 years ago. Oh, man. The radar tower at Mooty Heads. I thought it was a lot bigger, but it is a pretty big thing. It had a transmitting range of 150 miles and 37 people worked here. The view from not far from Mooty Heads. Hard to tell, but there's all islands out there and sandy beaches. I don't know if you could get out on that sandy beach. That looks beautiful.
After the radar station, we went back to the Jardine River ferry crossing, where we continued south until arriving at the fruit bat in Elliot Falls.
What's this one? Fruit bat or Elliot?
I think this is fruit bat.
Beautiful, eh? Pity it's so fluffing cold. I'd go back in again.
It's connected to it, but it's different.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
We just keep going.
Elliot Falls, I think. Beautiful. Wow, how clear it is. Used to be full of barramundi, I reckon. Years ago we used to jump in there. Too old for it now. I think we used to jump in down further. This is Twin Falls. This is the other fall. Beautiful. Troy and Gavin up the cape, at the falls. All the pitcher plants. Like, you know, they catch insects. Right up in there. Day 6, I think it is. Oh, one of those. Another sunrise coming. Camped on the side of the road, down from Fruitbat Falls. Not another car on this road all night. Just beautiful. Captain Billy's. There's Hannibal Island with the lighthouse. I forget the other names. We used to fish out there, and just out here, about 3 mile at low tide, there's a reef you can see, and we used to go out to it, and it's all green zone now. I like green zones, but they made this one too big. Wow, we got it to ourselves, have we? Everybody's left this morning. Used to be an old aluminium tin shed just here, and the doorway used to be right here. Now they put that up, which is a bit of a cyclone lean-to that nearly up there we come in. Over here used to be a set of cypress pine yards for the cattle. That used to be a concrete ramp going out so the barge come in, and the cattle would come down and be loaded there. And up this beach we used to drive up 12 kilometres. And oh bloody hell, it's unreal what we used to find up there. Out here, all out the front is all reef, and when the tide goes out at real low tide you used to walk on it, but now it's national park, you're not allowed near it. We used to come here years ago and collect shells, but that's all banned now. Beach north of Captain Billy's, not a wheel track, not a nobody on it. You used to drive up here, go up here, I don't know, 1987. Drive right up around those headlands and up about 12 k's, 14 k's. Crabs under the rock ledges, big black-lipped oysters. Oh, what a shame they shut it all up. But I'll have to inquire, we may be able to drive on this beach, I'm sure. Little causeway coming into Captain Billy's. That's where we used to come back here and get our fresh water. Beautiful. Used to be a little bridge years ago. One of these might have been a different one. It looked like an old cutting up there, but it's gone now. Look at this. This was Heathland Station, and it was all planted with bracketeria improved glass. And it's national park now, and look, it's still here. 30 something years later, and it still hasn't grown out. How good's that? What a shame it got turned into a national park. They did an experiment here and it passed, but then they give it back to the national parks. Oh well. Some poor bugger done their van in since we were up here. Turkey out there running ahead of us.